What up, YouTube? Welcome to part 4. Sorry to leave you hanging. You know, we just got to see people over there, and then your boy's like, why don't we step out of the airlock? Nope, never mind. Sorry to do that to you, but I'm glad you stuck it through. I'm glad you're here at part 4. I hope you're enjoying the playthrough so far. It's been a blast for me. I encourage you to follow the channel, sub, leave a thumbs up, leave a comment, all that fun stuff. Should be good stuff tonight. Come join us on Twitch sometime too. I love the music right here. Yeah, that looks like people to me. They look like people with folded arms. Oh, it won't let me use Ayla to explore? Lame. Is this a creepy game? It's got... I wouldn't call it like a horror game. It's got a few elements that are a little bit... I don't know, like... I don't know if creepy is the right word, but... It's got a little bit of that. But I wouldn't call it a horror game in any way. I'm getting weird artifacting on my... Alright, I'll just have to deal with it. There's some unsettling parts of it, yeah. Does it look smooth on your end, everybody? Looks like it's pretty smooth on your end, so I'm just gonna have to deal with it on mine. Yeah, the only life on the planet with us right now is the people that we came in with. Seems okay for you guys? Alright, I'll just deal with it then. I'll look into why it's happening later. Why is there another airlock right here? Why is it busted? Some very cool story elements, though. This is where we plant our weed. No, not weed. Yep, I agree, Sky. I like it too. Got Last of Us vibes with the music right now. One big ass flower, it sure is. All right, real quick, I'm gonna try to fix something real fast. Just because it's gonna drive me crazy if I don't at least try it. I am getting like awful. And that's why. There we go. Okay, hopefully this fixes. It doesn't, whatever, but. Oh, thank God. All right, we're back in business. No, it was just the resolution of my mirrored screens was... I was getting like the vertical line thing and like it was very stuttery and it looked terrible, and it was just because the resolution wasn't matched up, or the refresh rate. All right, let's see what happened in here. Oh, this is so much better. Yeah, I had screen tearing. There we go. Thank you.
I just spoke to Remco. He says the yield is unsalvageable.
How did we not catch this new mutation? How long until the ration plan is back on track?
I think we need to completely reevaluate our projections. With the heating coils out and no alloy from Herschel, we're already purifying water 35% slower than before, and...
All right, bro. You're tearing me apart, Lisa. Ah! Why, Lisa? Why?
Rosa is fighting her own feelings of guilt and shame. That's why she started Homewood. She thinks it'll redeem all the tough choices she had to make on the moon. Mighty brave Rosa operates out of fear and ego, just like the rest of us. Do you remember the Antarctic catastrophe? I was there. I'm the only survivor left. Our second attempt at a self-sustained biosphere, and we destroyed it in less than 3 years. Because of pointless arguments, petty squabbling. Intelligent, sane people devolved into stupid, irrational cavemen.
That'll happen.
Tell me this, Isaac. Why does emotion always triumph over pragmatism? Why were our last years on Earth accompanied by endless wars over...
Because we're animals.
Resources? Why can't humanity ever work in unison? Because we are and always will be too selfish to do what needs to be done. Soon, Earth will be just as uninhabitable as Mars. Because of us. Not the rabbits or the bees, nor the cancer cells that spread through my wife like wildfire. We did that. I will not let it happen here. We will persevere and we will succeed. Outward was working. Outward is working. The chaos she breeds will end it all. You understand that, don't you?
Oof.
Yes.
Then explain to me, Isaac, why you helped her with her psych ward and why you spend time socializing with her. It is time you choose, Isaac, which side you are actually on.
It's not about science. Rose and I are good friends.
You don't get to sit on the fence about this. Outward or Earth, Isaac.
I'm here for Outward, William. You know that. I don't give a damn about Earth.
Not giving a damn about Earth.
Don't take that. Oh, Kathy, don't take that at face value. Oh, man. Oh, God. Okay. God, everything about that sucks ass. Oh. First of all, everything that William MacArthur said about Rosa is projection. It's all projection. One of the ways that you can weaponize projection is to accuse people of things that you're guilty of so that people will intuitively think there's no way you could be that way because you're accusing others of being that way. So when MacArthur says stuff like, she's selfish and she's fearful and that's what's going to compromise the mission, it inherently makes him appear as if he is not that. Because you would be because we generally assume that people don't want to be hypocritical. So we generally assume that if a person is going to be upset with somebody about being selfish and fearful, there's no possible way that you're selfish and fearful because that would make you hypocritical to do that. But people weaponize that shit all the time. When accusations are admissions and you combine that with people in positions of power, you are in big trouble. So that's essentially what MacArthur just did there. Him pinning Isaac against Rosa like that and forcing Isaac to choose, saying he doesn't get to be on the fence and all this stuff. I mean, he is... he's just manipulating everybody. The thing that really stands out to me is, what is William's value add other than ideology at this point? Like, the thing that is really interesting about MacArthur and why I'm kind of surprised that he has as much power as he does is he doesn't really appear to contribute anything. You'll notice that he just kind of walks around and asks people how things are going. Like, he needs Isaac. Isaac has so much power. Rosa has so much power. The only thing that William MacArthur had was charisma to start. And now that charisma is wearing thin because people are connecting with their need to survive over their need to follow some sort of flighty ideology. And he's losing his grip because he can't ride his charisma anymore. And he's losing it. But he has no power because he's not contributing anything. If William MacArthur was the main driver of herbology and was the person who was making the food and was the guy who knew how to create infrastructure to survive Mars and all this stuff, it would be understandable why people follow him. He needs Isaac to be a shell of himself and to be a yes man and to be this like, because Isaac is who I think everybody would follow if people paid attention to what's going on, right? Everybody credits Isaac with all the stuff that's happening here. Like, Isaac's the one that's developed the tech. Isaac's the one that's making things happen. He's operationalized everything. But the man is wilting because he is under the thumb of MacArthur, who constantly just demeans him and keeps him down. And, him saying, I don't care about Earth, I think he's saying that probably to placate MacArthur more than anything else. And also because he's trying to convince himself he doesn't care about Earth, because he actually does care about Earth and he harbors a lot of guilt for how he's handled his daughters. But man, what a fruitful exchange that was. Colony's facing a lot of difficulties to stay afloat. MacArthur pressured my dad to pledge his allegiance to the cause, and he complied. Yeah. Unfortunately, Kathy, that happens. MacArthur is grasping at straws to do anything he can to maintain his power. Yo, what game is this? This is Deliver Us Mars. Also, the one that brings it up first appears to be more credible. Yes, that is another and very important point about weaponized projection. Yeah, you bring it up first, then you basically, we've talked about this in other playthroughs, but you essentially create the template through which other people compare. And if you accuse people of something that you're doing, it's a lot easier for you to maintain a positive perception in people's eyes because you thought of it first and whatnot. So it's a scary thing when people in positions of power weaponize projection and accuse people of doing things that they're doing. All right. How do I... It seems like I gotta get up there. So we need to figure out how I get up there. Guessing there's probably just a ladder somewhere and I'm overcomplicating this, but... Oh, you could totally grab that, Kathy. Are most people who project that way aware that they're doing it? Hard to say, but a lot of the people in positions of power, in particular, that do it, generally do know that they're doing that. Yes. We had a really good conversation about this in my Red Dead Redemption 2 playthrough that I encourage y'all to watch, because in order for me to talk about that, I'd have to spoil some stuff from Red Dead, but we had a really good conversation about this. Like, an example would be, like, if you see people accuse others of doing something that you say is, like, utterly abhorrent or whatever, there's a chance that, like, that's a reflection of the fact that, like, you have thought about that thing as an option. So sometimes people show their hand and their thought process through their accusations. They show the things that they've thought of doing, like ways of cheating or skirting the system or screwing people over or whatever it may be. It's really fascinating stuff when you get into the deep dives on that stuff. All that's left are unruly weeds and a lot of it, untamed and unkempt for quite a while. This place has nothing left of value for colonists, apparently. Yikes.
I remember when he said that before.
Oh shit. We dreaming again? Back at home on the, oh my god. Homestead not looking good these days. I love the way they did these.
Kathy, everything okay? Hey? Are you okay? You sure? You feel a bit cold. Are you sure you're okay? Do you want a blanket or something? Hey, I'll make you a drink, okay? Are you okay? Sure. Okay, don't worry. I'll do it. Just... Please, tell me what the hell you were thinking. You do not take a child to that sunken death trap in the bay. The WSA can teach her all that
I
training.
wanted to teach them myself. I know I don't trust them.
I don't trust you. Because my opinion counts for nothing anymore. I've lost custody, so I've lost the say in the matter, because you simply appear back on Earth to take her, and that's that.
I am her father.
Oh, I know. State me damn sure I acknowledge that fact. Even though her father thinks it's perfectly okay for a little girl to go and live on the moon.
Can we go back home? Please?
Yes. We're leaving soon. What? I'm sorry you don't understand, but this is what's going to happen.
You are being a selfish and terrible father, acting out of your own fear and pain.
You have no idea what you're talking about.
Both know full well you are choosing to be on the moon for some inconceivable reason, instead of focusing your talent and effort here on Earth.
I don't give a damn about the Earth!
All I care about is her!
And what about me, Dad?
Oh, Claire. Oh, Claire. You know I love you, right?
Oh.
Claire, please.
Hey. It is. Just say goodbye, I'll see you again someday. I promise.
Claire. Please, Claire.
Oh boy, Isaac. Oh boy. Yeah, that's that would make sense why that's a horror memory that Kathy has. I mean, yikes, dude. There is a phenomenon that happens way more often than it should. And it's related to shame, and it does have some like evolutionary backing, where we are far more likely to double down on our perspective and our convictions, even when confronted with the truth or being found out by somebody, than we are to acknowledge that we were wrong and lean in. So when Claire says to Isaac, you are acting selfishly out of your own fears and your own agenda, she hits the nail on the head. It's incredibly vulnerable for him to be found out like that. But instead of Isaac saying, you know what, you might be right, and that doesn't feel good, and I'm just lost, and I don't know what to do, and I'm doing the best I can, and like becoming more soft and vulnerable there, so many of us will double down, like Isaac did, and say things like, you don't know what you're talking about, you're wrong, you're this, you're that, as a way to try to engage with a sense of autonomy, engage with the sense that we're able to control our own narrative, that we're able to hide things better than we actually are. Like, people will do this. We are all susceptible to this unless we actively pay attention to the need for acknowledgement of reality and vulnerability in our relationships. And you see him essentially then start responding off of him pigeonholing himself rather than working with Claire. And then it all comes, all I care about is her. Now, if that's true and he wants to acknowledge that as fact, that would probably help a lot. But then he tries to backpedal there and say, no, that's not true. And Claire's like, no, I sit here and I observe you and I watch you and I know what the deal is. You're the one that's lost and grasping at straws and pulled too thin and stuck with an ideologist with MacArthur, and you have a sense of purpose that extends beyond this earth, and you believe that you're God's gift to humanity because you have all these talents, and it's made you forget your subjective experience at home, and we all can see it. You're not hiding it very well. And the most amazing thing is that for a lot of people, the most impactful thing that Isaac could do is just acknowledge that as being true. That would be, not that it's fun to, not that that's fun, not that it's necessarily ideal for Claire and Kathy, but at least you come clean and at least you're honest about where you're at. It's a lot easier to swallow. The best thing Isaac could do there is say, you know what, you're right. I am giving Kathy preferential treatment for whatever reason. Maybe it's because she's younger. Maybe it's because I don't agree with the decisions you've made as an adult, whatever, but you're correct. I am making decisions on behalf of Kathy. I am making decisions because I'm afraid. I'm doing what I think is best, and I understand you don't agree with that. And I know I haven't been around in the way that you would like. Even though that's not good to hear, it's honest, and at least you can respect that. But he's trying to straddle the fence. Like, this is essentially him straddling the fence here in the way that he was talking with MacArthur. He has a hard time committing to either his own convictions and his own needs or the needs of the many. And he sits on that line, and it's destroying him because none of us can toe that line particularly effectively. This is good stuff.
Sarah for Kathy, do you read me?
I'm here.
Jesus, Kat. You scared us. What happened?
It must have been interference. I didn't get your calls. I found the signature.
Wait, you went in without us?
There's no one here. Just overgrown weeds and half-dead plants.
So what did we pick up then?
We saw oxygen consumption occurring when the sun was setting, right? Vegetation actually uses up oxygen at night instead of producing it, so I guess that's what that was.
Damn it. Alright. Kat, head back here and we'll try to figure out what to do.
Okie dokie. Something tells me that getting back's not going to be very easy. Something's going to go wrong. You know it is.
This place really wants me dead.
Yeah, it's Mars, Kathy. Thank God there's a tunnel here. Secret tunnel!
Ella, I'm okay. Don't worry. I think I fell into their drilling network, so there must be a way out of here. Meet me at the river.
Oh man, this would be terrifying. I am in drilling tunnels in Mars. By myself. I hate that for me. Back down into more water. Whoa, what? Are these spikes what got me? Whoa! There's some kind of like water pressure here that's pushing me forward.
This water is freezing.
Wouldn't your suit protect you from that? Holy shit, if you're in the kind of suit that's allowing you to feel how cold the water is, we got a real problem here. Like a real problem.
Why did you want to come on this mission so badly? Saving Earth never seemed like a priority. What changed?
I'm a little busy, Sarah.
What changed? Just answer me.
Sarah, I need your help here in living quarters. ASAP. I found some Outwardians.
Are you sure? Did they see you?
boy, found some dead Outwardians.
Kathy, get back here as fast as you can.
Roger that.
They picked the worst timing to ask the hard questions to each other. No way. Ha! I'm guessing I have to jump over to that, but how? Like, I don't think that would kill you. That would probably just break your leg, and then she'd have to be like, guys? What? Oh, but she survives that. What the hell? I have some serious doubts of the WSA's astronaut program. Oh yeah, 100%. Garbage. Absolute garbage program. These are not the people you want bringing the Earth back to life here. These are not the people I want on this mission at all. I'm sure I have to make that jump, but how? Not anytime soon, Citrus. Oh, there we go. Okay. All right, I got it. I had to press S. Okay. Boy, climbing that icicle outcropping, I'm sure is super safe. I'm sure that OSHA would approve. This can hold. This is a load-bearing ice column. I hope.
I've made it back inside. Where do you want me to go?
We cleared the blockade for the elevator, so just take that up when you're ready.
Nice. Thanks, guys. Hey! Some Martian pool? Or snooker? Apparently you play Martian pool on glass? Boy, I sure hope we don't end up needing those guns. Something tells me we're gonna need them at some point. some quick exploring. Just make sure I've seen everything there is to see in here. They brought the nice chairs here, though. Look at that. Kathy, where's your helmet? Oh, you remember when I climbed that wall? I remember when I climbed that wall. I remember this one too. Oh, hey guys. What's up? Oh.
What the hell happened here?
Maybe we arrived too late.
Maybe we didn't. We have no idea what's behind this door.
No. One way to find out.
Is everything all right, Sarah? I don't know.
All right, you all know where I fall on this at this point. Communication is a 0 out of freaking 10 in this crew. How fresh is this body? Man, he died all dolled up.
More bodies.
Security drones. I hate these things.
It's his twin.
You okay?
Yeah. It's been years, I'm fine. But we should turn back. It's clearly not safe.
We need to find out what happened, Imzadi.
But we're easy targets now without...
Let's look around and see what we can find. Be careful, everyone.
Without what, Sarah? Without what? Yeesh.
Anything you can... Sorry, I didn't mean to. Anything useful on there?
Its protocols are all messed up. Seems a kill switch turned it off, and likely the others too. But there's more code here. Something was altered before the kill switch was thrown. Hard to tell without doing a deep dive on the diagnostics.
I don't think the bodies would be more decayed on Mars because I doubt there's the type of bacteria that would break people's bodies down in the same way there is on Earth. I mean, I could be wrong, but I'm guessing that if you died on Mars, you'd be more likely to be preserved for a longer period of time.
Should write this down for later.
Security ASEs. MacArthur first commissioned these back on the moon. He pretended they were there to govern. Not soon after, he used them to take over the base and ensure there was no opposition to the blackout. It is true. I don't know. That or they're fresh. They all look the same, though. That's the scariest thing about the Martian cult is everybody dyed their hair the same color. Everybody wore the same makeup, apparently. Everybody, not only did they think the same, they were forced to look the same. Why can I not interact with this?
Look at this. Outward by the door, probably guarding the bridge. The security ASCs, MacArthur's own ASCs, are facing them, not homeward. So...
They were attacking outward instead of homeward.
Oh,
What's
shit.
Sarah's deal with security ASCs?
one attacked her on the moon. It's the reason she got stuck there. During the blackout, she went to investigate the cause, and one knocked her out. That all led up to what happened with your dad, and you know the rest.
Right.
I appreciate his willingness to just be like open about that. Just talk about it casually. Like facts is facts, man.
You see what some of them are holding, Ayla? These people barricade the entrance. Why would they block their own escape? Unless they weren't trying to escape.
We have so little information right now, I don't even know that we should hypothesize. We should just take inventory of...
Did that door just open by itself?
Can we talk about the tripping hazards here in the cafeteria floor? Again, this, something tells me OSHA's not going to be big on having a tripping hazard in a high traffic walkway here. I don't know about you all, but I could see myself stubbing my toe on all of this shit. This is what Rose was complaining about for workplace injuries. Yeah, exactly. Like, we just got hooks and handles just on the floor.
What was that? I know that sound. Came from over there.
This is not great. Hey, let's go toward the spooky noise. I'm gonna send Ayla. Alright, coast is clear. Potentially. From Dom to Rainer. Oi, bro! That coffee went right through me. I'm taking care of business right now. Boom. Sweet, thanks for the play-by-play. You know what they do to our waste? You want to have that conversation right now while you're on the toilet? Yeah, I do. No, I don't know. Out of behind, out of mind, and all that. That's why you have a menial desk job and I get the cool gigs. I actually think about stuff while you're taking a dump. Yeah, now listen, they dehydrate the poop over at Vita and then send it over to Odin for compost. The cycle is amazing how you still sort of eat your own waste at the end of it all. How cool is that? I do not care at all. Now, if you would kindly forward me the weekly alloy stats, I can get on with my menial desk job.
Noted.
That's my Dom, always talking about poop. I want to know how close this rocket is. I guess. Well, I guess it's relatively close to the pole. If we were dealing with snow over there, I'd love to. Oh shit! I'd love to know the actual location we're at in Mars. Like, I want a map. I just saw another Ayla move. No.
How does it come to this?
Jesus.
Petechial hemorrhages. Cyanosis. They suffocated.
Everyone?
Yeah. Both homeward and outward.
We have to leave. It's too dangerous.
Too dangerous? Sarah, there's no one left.
Yeah, where are we gonna go?
I mean, look what they did to each other.
Sarah, please calm down.
No. I mean, if there are any survivors, we have nothing to defend ourselves. We have to go back. Ayla detects holograms?
Yeah? Doesn't Alex do that too?
No. And I've been trying to break the Lunar Council encryption key for years. How many of these have you found?
Only a couple.
Oh boy.
Play it.
Oh.
What?
Play it.
Can we just admit we had guns at this point? How not to communicate on a very important mission. What the hell?
You are all delusional if you think Mars will ever be safe for us.
You destroyed Odin. It's unsafe here because of you!
We need to go home to Earth. We can't stay here.
Earth is a lost cause. Why don't you see that?
I will not die without seeing my family again.
People, please. Enough! Fighting like cornered animals. You're all better than that. Things here haven't been easy, but it's hardship we have to endure to make outward work. It's hardship we had foreseen. Those of you who wish to return with the Arks, what do you think Earth will do with them? Who's at the front of the queue to be helped? You? Each and every one of you would be put on trial the moment your feet touch the ground.
Governed by fear.
Nations that don't get a say, that don't get control. What do you think they will do? They will fight, they will kill, and they will destroy. Like mindless, irrational beasts, they will destroy the Arks and each other. For over 30 years, we've known that Earth has passed the point of no return. In 30 more years, its surface will be near and distinct from that of Mars. Pushing the frontier of humanity always comes with a cost. But it's a price we have to pay for a better tomorrow. We can still move forward in unison and make this work. If only we...
Enough, William! We are done with your speeches. We are done being ignored. Your lofty talk of unity spits in the face of all those you've got locked up in medical. Desperate people who resorted to desperate measures. Your inaction and ignorance forced their hands. We miss our families and friends back on Earth. If our tech and our minds can help save it, we have to try. You forced us to board the Arks. You forced us to live and work in this nightmare. And now, you're forcing our hand. We will be heard, William. You will listen to us. Now, Julia.
Oh, baby. Oh, baby. This is how you do it.
How?
Unionize!
Rosa, what have you done?
After him! Rosa for all Homewardians! Grab MacArthur and get to the bridge!
Woo, boy. But why is everybody dead? This is not, I mean...
My God.
It was Homeward. They used the ASCs to fight their way to the bridge.
I can't believe MacArthur pushed this to an all-out civil war.
MacArthur?
Yes, MacArthur.
Yeah, MacArthur.
The ASCs, the attack on Odin? Rosa is just as culpable, don't you think?
Rosa? You must be joking. These people have no choice. They didn't choose to be violent. MacArthur forced their hand.
That doesn't mean the ends justify the means. Rosa is just as guilty of this escalating as he is. Without her, none of this would have happened.
Using the oppressor's weapons against them is completely justified.
Isn't that man as much of a dictator as he was?
No, Ryan. No, Ryan, no. No.
This isn't some hypothetical moral dilemma for one of your dad's college lectures. This is clear cut.
We can't sit and just wait here.
We should.
Yeah, Ryan. No, dude. No. No, 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 no. I mean, I guess. I mean, he's an astronaut. He didn't, I guess, take humanities classes or sociology or anything like that. But no, using the tools of your oppressors against them does not make you as dictatorial as the people who were oppressing you in the first place. Like, no, dude. This is not a both sides kind of argument here, dude. Now, I will say this. Ryan has not seen all of the stuff that we've seen, so to give him a little bit of the benefit of the doubt, he has not seen all the stuff that we watched. So he doesn't have all the context for this. So if the only thing he's seen was that, and he has idealized MacArthur throughout his journey, he doesn't have the context that we have to truly understand that. So I can see why he's coming from that space, but this would have been a perfect time for Kathy to be like, hey, no, actually, I've seen a bunch of these. MacArthur deserved that shit. Just, you're gonna have to trust me on this. Like, this needed to happen. But man, like, the idea that when you're being, like, actively screwed over, that you wouldn't, like, try to take matters into your own hand and unionize against that when you have, like, one person making decisions that create havoc for so many people. Yeah, I mean, you gotta be, I don't know how you couldn't be Team Brosa there, but Ryan's gotta shut up, dude. Like, you just gotta shut up. Shara has way more history with all of these people to know, and you gotta listen to her. It's not a moral argument here. Yeah, right?
While we still can.
Well, now what do we do? This is gonna be really interesting. Everything's red. That's ominous. That's not the way tribunals of this scale would work. It would likely only be MacArthur, Isaac, Rosa, maybe a few other officials that would put on trial. Not every outward member would be tried. Right. I mean, the whole thing is just messed up. Like, the wrong people were doing this.
Ace.
Ace,
Oh my God,
like...
it's Ace. He made it here with Dad. He's leading us somewhere. Ayla, could it be?
Ace, what up? Now, we are biased to trust Ace because of being Rolf in the last game. Nice little hand soap dispenser. Look at that. Book exchange. I want to explore a little bit here. And these sleeping quarters. Not a lot of space there, huh? Deck of cards. Movie night. Not this movie for the 1000th time. Oh God, watching the same movie over and over would be rough. Oh, look at this big flat screen TV that was brought in. Got the chairs there. From Joyce to Yeehan. I'm really ready to move out of Habitas right now. Yeah, I know. Of course, some people get their own rooms while we're stuck sleeping like sardines. Ha Jun's feet smell so bad. How am I supposed to sleep like this? Why are you even sleeping that way and not heads on the same side of the bunk? Get this, because she wants some privacy. Oh my God, ha. Instead of making chill pills to distract us from the fact that housing is never going to get built, they should at least invest in some deodorant. You sound like those Homeward people. Yeah, maybe. You think?
Should write this down for later.
Colonists discuss the cramped living conditions and habitats and how they are practically head to toe with one another. Yeah, I still kind of wonder about that one message we saw about how all the media somehow got fried. Well, you wouldn't want... So, I would ride the conspiracy train on that. And essentially, I think any media that reminds the people on the Ark about anything good about Earth would... Yeah, if you're MacArthur, you're going to destroy that. You would only keep around the media that's about exploration and new frontiers and pushing forward and all that stuff. 100%. Yeah, you wouldn't want people getting all nostalgic about the Earth, because that's only going to fuel dissent. Because of course people are going to want to go back to Earth over deal with all this craziness. This was going to be an uphill battle all the way, and the fact that so many of these people were coerced into this doesn't help. Mars Man issue number 5, Revelations, written by Conrad and Amira. Amira's crossed out. I don't know what you're up to with this, but whatever it is, you're going to have to do it without me. Why kick the hornet's nest, Khan? Uh-oh. As an astronaut confronts the Martian Council with their atrocities, our hero receives support from all sides as Martians rally with him. They want to become human again. As the Council tries to elaborate on their ways and traditions, the shouts for freedom grow. Will the astronaut be able to save people from tyranny? Uh-oh.
Better write that down.
So it looks like Conrad and Amira started to not get along so well. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh good, another microwave transmitter to play with.
Ace, wait! How do you get in there? Damn.
Probably.
Let's find a way in.
Oh, I can't take this through here. Well, where's the... actual beam transmitter? Look at that nice little welcome mat here. Oh, that screen's gonna have some major burn-in. Come on. Oh my gosh. Come on.
Well, then make him authorize it.
Rosa, please stop this. This has all gone too far.
This is just the beginning.
Hacking the ASCs, storming medical to release the prisoners. You're not hearing the madness of it all.
MacArthur cut us off from Ark Labos, not me, Isaac. Why are you even here? To parlay on behalf of our glorious leader?
I came as a friend, please. Please listen to reason.
I'm done listening, and I'm done talking.
What about people who support Outward and want to thrive? The people you have security ASCs pointing their weapons at right now.
We are leaving today, and we're taking the Arks with us. If you want to help, go to the panopticon and tell MacArthur to turn Labos back on. Otherwise, stay out of it.
Well, yeah.
Why are they acting like this? We've been through so much together. How is this happening?
Kathy, you've watched the VODs! Of course. First of all, hi Zine. Thank you for the raid. Appreciate it. Those of you coming along with Zine, we are playing Deliver Us Mars right now, which is a lovely, lovely game. Shit's going down in the biggest of ways. Okay, so this gets complicated, obviously, because it doesn't sound like there's complete unity on the Ark here. So if there are people that want to stay on Mars, it does get tricky, because if you're going to point guns at them, that's a problem. I think trying to get MacArthur contained here would be very useful, because MacArthur is really, I think, causing some issues. And then you get into a space where Rosa, MacArthur, and Isaac have some real serious conversations with MacArthur realizing he doesn't have unilateral power anymore. But yeah, I mean, the idea that there are some people here that would like to stay on Outward and want to make Mars happen, there needs to be some conversation and acknowledgement there too. Like, I know that saying that there needs to be some diplomacy here is very cliche, but there really does need to be some diplomacy here. The problem here is that MacArthur's been controlling the narrative all the way through, and people's experiences have increasingly misaligned with what MacArthur's been putting forward. So that's what's causing all of this intensity around here. But Rosa going full-blown MacArthur in the other direction is not particularly great either. Like, I can get into this, like, you can't just immediately say, now I'm gonna rule with brute force, because that's gonna cultivate something very similar in the other direction. Like, we can't just preach unity. We have to acknowledge there are some real disagreements amongst the masses right now, and we are all scrambled because of it. And we really need to, like, have a town hall. We need to have a come together here. We need to understand what's going on for people. We need to hear people out. Like, this is a time for difficult conversation, not a time for one message rules them all. Or this is going to be a nightmare in every possible direction. Yeah, exactly, Darkness, yeah. But I think you have to get them to vote on leadership. I think you have to get them to... there's just so many things you have to get put on the table, but we need a committee here.
I'll get that down.
The waiting list for housing was insane. People were years away from having their own space. Did they all sleep shoulder to shoulder here in the meantime? Certainly seems like it. Okay, so this door needs 1. So what we got? We're firing a beam of 4. That door needs 1. There's a limiter upstairs. Alright. Let's fire away. Oh, baby. For those of you that...
There must be something else around here I can use.
There is. For those of you that have never met me before who are coming along with Zine, I'm DrMick. I'm a licensed couple and family therapist. I have a PhD in human development. This is Game Sessions with a Therapist, where we play cool games and we talk about mental health, psychology, therapy, and more. In an effort to destigmatize those things and bring information to people who wouldn't otherwise have it in a responsible and ethical way. Next week we'll be starting Horizon Zero Dawn. But right now we're playing Deliver Us Mars as a little bit of a filler because we finished God of War recently. So I encourage you to check out my YouTube for all the cool stuff that's available. All the playthroughs I've done. Alright, let's go get this thing down. Ah, you sneaky little devil. How do I want to do this? There's got to be... Oh, I can do... I'm gonna need to... I think... Oh, okay. I'm gonna need to move this. And then I think what I'm gonna need to do is maybe get one of the splitters up there. Or did I need to... Okay, so... I should have taken a little more inventory on this before I just started shooting this beam at everything. Because if this opened this door, which it did not, because there's not enough juice there, because that thing needs to be moved, which I can do with... Oh. This is really interesting. Alright, what am I missing here? As if I shoot... Yeah, no, I agree. The options are absolutely terrible. But that's why, like, this is a moment where, like, we gotta figure out how to come together in some kind of way. And, like, have some real dialogue here, because if we don't, this gets really bad really fast. Right, so see, this overpowers the door now. So how? gonna click at some point, and I'm gonna be like, oh. And it's interesting because this really doesn't seem like it should be this complicated. I guess what I'm trying to... I need to figure out how to get this door open. But in order to get this door open, I have to figure out how to get into this room in order to move this. This splitter... I'm wondering, okay, if you give a door too much power, I forget if it'll open. So, let's see what happens if I move this. Yeah, it's too much power. So you need the mitigator in order to open that door. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so wait, if I move this so that it somehow is able to bypass the limiter? Ah! Let's see that. Let's see if that works. Let's try that. There we go. All right, good shit. But now it's gonna close the door as soon as... Oh my god, are you kidding me? Okay, there we go. All right. Woo! Okay, so now... This splitter... Can I take this upstairs with Ayla? I can. Okay, good. But I don't... Oh, maybe I don't need to take this upstairs. Because... Maybe all I need to do is... So I do need to get the other limiter here. Somehow. How would I do that? No way to open that door, this door. This guy. There has to be some way to shoot that beam so that the limiter is outside. Oh, okay. Here we go. We take this in here. Here we go. We set this here. And then we shoot the door like that. There we go. Then we go up and we grab this with Ayla. Clever. That's a good puzzle. That's good. Very good. Let's see, can we just do it this way? Yeah! Hey! Yeah, Rosa's... Yeah, no wonder Rosa's frustrated. This is how she has to get to her office every time she wants to get to her office, apparently.
Isaac, are you in the panopticon with MacArthur? Isaac, please respond. Isaac, are you still alive? I'm sorry it all came to this. Tell MacArthur to turn on Habitus. Isaac.
Wow.
Rosa. They murdered her. Savages. Hey. Still with Rosa after all these years? Why didn't you tell us where you were going?
I just saw Ace and went after him. Found another hologram. MacArthur shut down Labos to stop Rosa and Homewood from activating the launch sequence. Then, I think, he shut off the oxygen from the entire colony.
You've seen Isaac in these holograms, haven't you? We're leaving.
What?
What?
We'll restart the MPT connection to Labos from the bridge. We're gonna prep Habitas for launch and be gone before nightfall.
What about Arc Vita?
Rosa is dead, Kathy. Everyone is dead, and anyone that's left is probably armed and wouldn't hesitate to kill us.
But we haven't completed the mission.
We are a man down, and mission-critical gear that could have helped us is missing. Arc Vita may be important, but we don't know where it is, and we don't know if it's functional, and I will not risk the success of this mission on finding it. So we are leaving now. That is an order.
Oh, the guns? I took them. It wasn't colonists.
So, what do we do with this little guy?
Oh my god. This is hard to watch.
Ace, turn around. ASC unit 63754-N. Ownership transfer. Lunar Council override. 170544. Isaac Johansson. Say your name.
Say my... Ryan Delyanin. Well, this is new.
Got yourself a ghost, big guy.
Kathy, align the dish with Arc Labos.
The fact that they have not had a conversation about the guns. The fact that she says we're missing mission critical gear. And Kathy doesn't know what that mission critical gear is insanity. These people are not in any way, shape, or form equipped for this shit. At all. This is awful nonsense. Communication breakdown will be the death of humanity in the most profound of ways because we got a bunch of freaking boneheads up here who won't speak clearly and honestly about what's happening.
My patience is running out, Kathy.
I guess now we know where we are on Mars.
It's done.
Right. Ryan, conduct final checks, and then we're gone.
On it.
Sarah.
What the...
Oh, man. Oh, okay. Well, that was fun, huh?
Are we?
It's because you didn't know what you were doing when you made that call. Yeah, blame Kathy. Do it. Blame Kathy. I dare you. Yep.
I don't... You did that on purpose. What?
Sarah, stop.
That was our last way off the planet.
Sarah, stop.
There is
Stop.
no way home.
Sarah,
That was our
stop.
last way to
Keep your head
power
straight.
the Ark.
Sarah,
We
stop
are
it.
not going
Keep
home.
holding yourself.
Don't you understand?
Sarah.
Kathy didn't cause that. We're using technology that we don't understand. You made an order impulsively, Sarah.
swear, I have no idea what happened. MPTs don't work like that. I could have made it happen even if I wanted to. Not that I wanted to, I just...
I know.
Is she okay?
Yeah. Yeah, she'll be fine. She just needs a second or two or a few hours.
So, what now?
How likely is it that the MPT dish can still be hooked up, do you think?
Not very likely.
So, there's a small chance.
Well, we'd have to hope that the dish didn't take the brunt of the impact. And even if it didn't, it'd need to be in line of sight with Habitas, and I'd have to check all the transformers and converters and hope that they're all
I think
still
it's the last
intact.
bit of hope we have. I can't leave Sarah like this. But I can take your lead on this from here.
Okay.
Kat? We're counting on you.
Just want to let you know we're all counting on you. I mean, you want to talk about such a reflection of where Sarah's orientation toward Kat has been this entire time? It's right there. Like, for her to immediately turn and say, "What'd you do?" on the assumption that Kat would try to sabotage this entire thing, it says something about where Sarah's head's at with Isaac, what she believes Kat's relationship to Isaac is. Like, I mean, there is just so much bullshit spinning around in everybody's heads around this stuff. Yeah, so when we fired the MPT mission, it took the whole arc down. But like, this is just, they did nothing to hash any of this out on Earth, and it shows, and it's terrible. I mean, it's a failure on so many levels. Like, this isn't just on Sarah. This isn't just on Kat. This isn't just on Ryan. Like, this whole thing is just scuffed from the get-go because of how everybody's been handling everything.
Ryan?
Hey. You there?
Yeah, I see it. Looks like it landed on its side. Dish looks in decent shape, but I'll need to get closer to properly inspect it. With any luck, the IAS took most of the hit.
Okay. If it doesn't work, I'm crossing all my fingers and toes over here.
Yeah, we just get to die on Mars together.
Still resting. Let's give her some good news. Okay?
Yeah.
Oh no, Sarah. We can go back to Earth, but there's only 2 seats, and me and Ryan called dibs. You were asleep. Not our problem. Sorry. Let's go. Let's wreck the rover with some sweet tricks. There we go. I will say this is very cool. Like the way that this is just like destroyed like this looks super badass. Do a flip! Yeesh. Oh, man. Earth would have really benefited from having this arc back home. Revolutionary tech completely demolished. Did I do that? No, you didn't do this, Kathy. God, you all were making impulsive decisions with tech you don't understand. You were just following orders, right? I love this. This is just awesome. Like the whole aesthetic of this busted ass arc just crashed down on the ground here. Shattered solar panels. Oh man, what a nightmare. Doesn't the sun look a little smaller than that on Mars? Am I just being a nitpicky little bitch? I love the design of the whole thing too. It's great. I feel like I'm about to go into like a strike in Destiny or something on Mars. Velos to Arc. We're gonna run into Velos to Arc down here. Yeah, the Earth's last ditch effort just gets smashed to pieces on the surface of Mars. Yeah, isn't that great? Isn't that lovely? But hey, maybe I can salvage some of it despite the utter destruction. Maybe we'll get lucky. I'm gonna have to do all this, it seems, probably with like the lack of oxygen too, because I don't know that we're gonna have an airtight seal in here, so. This is gonna be interesting. This would also be terrifying. I'd be afraid of shit falling on me. It'll buff out, yeah. I'd hate to be the OSHA inspector. Well, I guess I am the OSHA inspector on this. I don't have enough paper. Not enough trees on Earth for me to write this up. Oh, God! Terrifying. Just cutting away random hunks of metal.
Should write this down for later.
A hybrid-styled solar panel like this never got fully developed on Earth, but here on Mars they had it. These people knew the secrets to making these vessels before they left the moon. They could have flown them back to us. They sure could have, and they didn't, and it's shitty. Oh. Okay. Oh, duh. Oh, God. Oh, God. No! Sometimes she just doesn't hold on. I don't... Yeah, I panicked when this started to fall down. Oh, good. Oh, God. Hey, does the airlock still work? Oh, thank God. At least this airlock is still functional. We got a nice airtight seal in here. I'm sure I could trust lifting my visor up. What are you doing, Kathy? Keep your visor on. Oh, my God. Too much trust. Too much trust, Kathy. Gonna get you killed.
Still
Whoa.
functional. Scan it. Thank God. Let's get it going. Just a shame we won't be able to take it back with us. There's nothing like this on Earth.
All right. Well, this is gonna be pretty wild here because we got splitters galore. What do I gotta do? I gotta get 2 and 2. And I'm guessing it's probably 2 and 2 over there as well. And I have... I can't get up on this side, apparently. Two and 2. All right, so we've got 8. We got 3 there. I guess I gotta figure out what some of this shit does in the first place. Scarlet, thank you for the raid. All right. And it begins. So I wonder if I have to go. Oh, interesting. Okay, so I wonder if I need to go through. Let's go open this one. I love your streams and videos. Well, thank you, Scarlet. I appreciate you bringing your community over here. I hope you had a great stream. All right. This doodad's got 5, which means that if I shoot this into the splitter... Yeah, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2... No, that one also has 4. Let's see what happens when I do this. We're gonna place this guy here. We're gonna go 1, 2. Okay. And then course, there's hunks of metal that are in the way of me being able to shoot that beam over there directly. Maybe. Maybe not. Yep, look at that. Would you look at that? There's no way this works, but let's try it anyway.
Any ideas, Ayla? This one's good. Time for the next.
Ha! That actually worked. Go figure. Now the question is... Uh-oh. Oh. Die. How do I get up here? Oh, I probably need Ayla to do stuff. Okay. And that should just... Oh, wait, I see. Okay. So if I go over here... and jump up here... and then if I can make this... I don't think I can make this jump. Yeah, I can't make that jump. I saw her get her hooks out over here. Did I miss something? Oh, wait, what is there to... What am I cutting? Probably don't stand under the thing you're trying to cut. Oh, I can just climb over here. Okay. All right, there we go.
That's it, Ayla. Now we can hook the Ark's MPT up to Habitas. Should be above us.
Okie dokie. Not very intuitive. But I guess this thing did crash and burn, so. Where's the control panel? If I was the control panel for this, where would I be? Oh, okay. Go through the door. All right, let's see what happened here. This ought to be real interesting.
Yes, sir? Activate a security protocol on the MPT connection right now.
I don't understand.
Homeward insurgents are trying to commandeer the colony.
Oh boy.
Turn off Arc Labos completely and add an authorization protocol to the MPT software.
Sir?
If any attempts to restart the MPT connection to Hobbiters are made without my authorization, set the ship's thrusters to overclock.
But they'll burn through. Labos will be adrift. It could even cause a chain reaction through the fuselage and destroy the entire vessel.
So don't follow the order.
Set the authorization condition to Argus's decryption clearance only. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Ugh. Don't follow him. That's the thing. William doesn't know how to do this. He needs everybody else to do his dirty work. Just say no.
Ryan, I know why the Ark crashed. When the insurgents started in Habitas, MacArthur put a kill switch protocol on the MPT connection.
The same MPT connection we almost restarted on Lavos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If anyone restarted the connection without his council code, the thrusters would burn out. That destroyed Labos. I'm gonna go check the dish.
Alright. Good luck.
Isn't this fun, Ryan? Isn't it so fun for us to discover all this cool stuff that happened? It was absolutely not Kathy's fault. Kathy did. All Kathy did was do what she knows how to do. Like, Sarah telling Kathy to do that without them considering stuff that might be going on was super short-sighted. And then to just turn around and blame Kathy. Like, yikes, dude. Yo, this is safe. This is great. This is totally fine. Nothing to see here. But this is the thing, right? So this is where there needs to be communication from Kathy as well. Like, I'm not putting this whole thing on Sarah. Kathy also needs to say, look, I saw a lot of these holograms, and here's what I saw. So we really need to take these into account when we're considering what we might be up against here, because MacArthur was essentially sadistic in the way that he was handling this stuff. Like, we need to have all of this on the table as potential options. All right, now's not the time to think about that. There's no way, though, that, like, this isn't gonna work. Oh, I can't walk on that. Apparently. Oh, God. Too much bullshit clouding people's judgment on these. It's not good. This is why you train discipline in the mind. This is why you have people from the military who are astronauts. Well, I don't like this. Maybe what I need to do is let this fall and climb out. Oh shit, that falls fast. Oh no! Oh, so it turns like that. Okay, well, that's fun. Zero, thank you for the sub. Jeez. Oh, that's actually, okay, that's cool how that worked. Boy. Can I make that fall? Judged based on my history of falling. Yeah, no, I can't. God damn it. Seriously? I guess I gotta go up? This is kind of wild. Yep, we go up. This is just a goddamn nightmare. Ayla's just chilling. Ugh.
Let's not do that again, ever.
Well, Kathy, something tells me we're gonna have to do this a lot.
Any better?
Yeah. Oh! Oh! Oh God! Oh God! Ah! All right, I guess we gotta hurry. Oh boy. Okie dokie. Yep, this is fine. This is totally fine, Kathy. You're good. You're good. Maybe not. This is the worst. Oh my God. Oh, Kathy, go. Oh, oh God.
All right.
This is crazy.
The air axis is misaligned. Hopefully the hydraulics survived the crash. I'll head to the bridge now to check.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna need you to cross everything you got, big dog. 'Cause this is bad. This is... All right. How is she supposed to get back down? It's a great question. I guess we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. There's always a way. Until there isn't. Thank God they have all this padding on here. Yeah, we're just gonna... God damn it. God damn it. Ah! Yeah, we're just gonna jump on Ayla and let him take us down slow. You mean hope she survives when the bridge also collapses? I mean, this whole thing is scuffed, man. At this point, I don't know, death might be a sweet release from how terrible this is. Thank God the insulation survived a re-entry. Yeah, it happened so fast it couldn't get burnt off. Right? That's a thing. How's Mars treating you? Mars is a freaking hellscape, Siesta. Absolute hellscape. I'm glad that you're enjoying my other playthroughs that are, I guess, equally hellscaped.
Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out.
Nightmare. Oh, you're right. Yeah, Kathy focusing on what she needs to focus on. Breathe in, breathe out. Good. One hook ahead of the other. All right, in we go. In we... Okay. Maybe not. Bridge is still sealed, apparently. Good thing this thing survived the crash. Robbie to Gee. It hurts to move, even in 0G. Feels like my head's being crushed behind my eyes, but glad to see the top Labos engineer still also only human. I've been hovering over the toilet all morning. Self-made stuff. Never again. I'm using a triple serving of our ration to get through today. Screw it. Haha. Whirr. Sorry, slept through it, but I see you kept the ship in one piece. Yeah, all good. Shuttle's coming up from the surface. It's not MacArthur. We still got a month left before rotation, right? Can you come up here just in case? Oh boy.
Better write that down.
2 Labos engineers deal with a hangover from a heavy night when their ration shuttle arrives way too early. Is this the same ship that Claire went out on? No. She went out on the shuttle. We were on this ship when we went. This is the ship that we docked on. So wait, yeah, how did that get there? This is what we used to get back to, or we were gonna fire, remember we were gonna fire the, thank God we didn't fire the MPT transmission. Holy shit. Remember Kathy was like, let's fire it. If she'd have fired it without codes, we would have crash landed. We would have crash landed on Mars in this thing. Thank God Claire called us off from that. She didn't want to announce us. Because she was like, if we fire the MPT, we have no idea what's going to happen down there. If we would have fired it, we would have... Oh my God. Bullet dodged. That would have been crazy. Activate the MPT. Yeah, what could hurt if we do it again? It's only going to try to rock the thrusters again.
Ayla,
okay.
We need to head up to the dish and clear the rubble from the joints manually.
So what I don't really understand here is what's to stop this thing from trying to fire the thrusters again and just exploding? Like, all of a sudden the MPT is just going to work? If anyone is still alive, this arc crashing probably tipped them off at this point. Oh, yeah. 100%. All right, let's do this. This is fine. Yeah, see? This is fine. Not a problem at all. Just, you know, weld my way through some steel beams. Oh God. Okay. Ooh! Oh man, do I make this jump? I guess I do. Oh.
Right. Moment of truth. Time to reconnect the dish, Ayla.
No way
If
this
doesn't work,
works.
well, we'll never get into the panopticon. Or go home.
No way. Oh shit, I didn't think this through. Yeah, I would love to know how this thing's drawing power as well. Oh, good. Another hologram. I don't want to ask too many questions. I gotta suspend my disbelief a little bit here. Because honestly, we all should have been dead already like 1,000 times ago.
Damn it, Kevin! Unlock this door!
No, listen. McCarthy's rigged the thrusters. If you try and restart the MPT, we're either going to be left adrift or it could blow the whole lot. He's the only one who can authorize the reconnection.
We're dealing with him as we speak. Move aside!
Oh boy.
You can't!
Arlo, break through the door!
Are you crazy? You're going to...
Hard breach detected. Lockdown imminent.
Key? I'm at the panopticon. Is Lavos alright? MacArthur.
Isaac! Puppets are all in the ship! We're gonna...
Bro, they got blown out the airlock? Holy shit. Or out the hull?
Dad was
Oh
at the
my
panopticon
god.
during the riots. I knew it. We have to go there next.
Okay. Honestly, at this point, I just want to get the hell out of here.
Yes. Okay.
No, Isaac was on the panopticon. Solar panel ship is Ark Labos. Whatever, it's the last of the juice that we had.
That is the most goddamn beautiful MPT beam I've ever seen in my entire life. Head back. We'll leave ASAP. We'll get Habitats prepped for launch.
Okay. See you soon. But not before I find Dad.
Okay.
Kathy, we're ready to leave. Are you back yet?
Yeah, I'm right here.
On my way. Be there soon.
Okay.
Oh god. All right. Well, why not? What's one more MIA to seal the deal, huh? Do we even have the proper trajectories to go to Earth? Do we even, like, is this even the best time to launch? Like, if this isn't like a, you can just launch whenever you want. Like, there's like a launch window. How do we even know we're gonna hit it? So many questions. This is just so not thought through.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
Ailey, you don't think that's...
Oh god. Looks like Rolf to me.
MacArthur.
Oh. Shit. Guess we're not gonna have a conversation with him.
Should write this down for later.
Was MacArthur supervising the entire colony from here? He was in total control over all of it and its inhabitants. Of course he was. Of course he was. So he just chilled up here. Oh boy. Come on.
There's no way out, MacArthur! Open this door!
William, enough is enough. Reconnect Labos and let's settle this. Me, you, and Rosa. You're both destroying everything we built here. William. William, are you listening to me?
Suit up, Isaac.
What do you do?
Just put your suit on. Outward, this is MacArthur. If the mutineers don't stand down immediately, I will shut down Ark Habitas.
William, you can't. You'll kill everyone.
Oh my god, dude.
Not everyone. Switch to your suit's oxygen pack.
There are people out there who still believe in Outward. Innocent people. Are you willing to sacrifice them too?
Only I have the strength to do what needs to be done. To save this. So, yes, Isaac, I am.
Dude's gone. He's gone. It's scary, man. You gotta lock him up at this point, man. Wow.
Isaac, are you the panopticon with MacArthur? Isaac, please respond.
What did you...
Attaboy. Yep. Yep.
I'm sorry.
That needed to be done.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Isaac, are you still alive? I'm sorry it all came to this. Tell MacArthur to turn on Habitas. Isaac.
It is a little late, though. Hit the button, dude! Oh, bro, no way.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh, ho, 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 ho.
Labos. Guy, I'm at the panopticon. Is Labos alright? MacArthur. Hello? I'm Labos. Is anyone still on the ship? Come in. Come in, I'm Labos.
Oh.
Outward. People of Mars. This is Isaac Johansson. It's please meet me at Ark Vita. All of us.
Being haunted by Homoridians, Dad tried to get MacArthur to turn Ark Labos back on, but MacArthur chose to turn off Ark Habitas instead. instantly suffocating everyone in the colony, and then Dad pulled MacArthur's oxygen chute, but he also didn't turn on Carbitas until Rosa was gone. Dad, what have you done? Yeah, right? Like, what an awful realization. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. I mean, I would love to know why Isaac froze there. I mean, I don't know if he just panicked because he's pretty bad at decision making. But Isaac, see, that's the thing is like Isaac is too afraid to commit to his convictions and to take ownership of them. And so he freezes at the worst possible times and wreaks havoc on people as a result. It's sad in a way. I mean, it's also like, I mean, he is not innocent here. Like him pulling the plug on MacArthur there, fine. But like, now what? And I think probably what he did, yeah, I mean, he froze until Rosa died. I mean, he probably just wanted both of them gone because he saw them as each being their own like version of evil, so to speak. And so then he's just like, all right, now that they're out, I'm going to take leadership here. But he sacrificed so many people in the process there. And Rosa was far more willing to be reasonable with him than MacArthur was. Oh, man. And he can always go back and justify it as MacArthur's the one that killed them. He's the one that pushed the button. I didn't. Not that he's like maybe actively maliciously thinking that, but it's certainly the direction he could go. Man, look at this. This dude had a sweet deal here. He's got his own suite. He's got his own master, like king-size bed. He's got a record player, some whiskey glasses. This dude sucks, man. A little yoga rug. If you want to be a good leader and you're MacArthur, you sleep in the cubicles until every single person has their own space. You are the last person to get a house. You want to gain the respect of people? That's how you do it. You don't Dutch Vanderlind it. Yeah, exactly, Scott. Yeah. Like it's exactly that. Oh. Jinx. Oh. Unless we find out this is Isaac's room, but I don't think it is. Oh.
Please authorize outgoing encrypted radio transmission.
Argus, authorize, please. I can't believe it. Moonbear. I can't put into words how much I've missed you. If you're hearing this, you know where it's transmitting from. 2 years ago, the outward colony lost connection to Ark Lavos, our main power source. I'm stationed at Ark Vita, the same ship you saw on the moon when you were little, remember? Encrypted in this radio transmission will be the exact location of Ark Vita. I'll play it now for Ayla to decipher. Just know, Moonbear, I'm still alive. Come find me, please.
Outgoing transmission failed.
Damn it.
No, it didn't. Oh, hey guys. How did you get up here? Oh wait, no, we're in the panopticon. Oh boy.
I told Claire over and over again that you weren't ready for this.
Oh,
That you wouldn't rise to the occasion. But to keep this from us? We're leaving. Now.
You want to talk.
Excuse me.
I know you only brought me here so that I could pull on my dad's heartstrings so he'd come quietly. So you could lock him up forever.
Yeah, exactly where he belongs. It was that,
or what? Plan B?
What did you do with the weapons?
I got rid of them.
Apple doesn't fall far from the tree. You have so much potential to help so many people, and you're gonna throw it away for your own goddamn selfish reasons.
Sarah, this isn't the way to do this.
Claire would be so disappointed that you turned out exactly like your father.
What?
So strong, yet so weak.
You're the one that brought guns. What is it? Hmm? Revenge? Your pain brought you here, Sarah, so who's the weak one?
You have no idea what I have been through. I am trying to do what's right. I am trying to save everyone.
By leaving without Arc Vita? Doesn't Earth need it? Or are you just too afraid to face my father without a gun in your hand?
Yep. It's that.
I'm going to Arc Vita. I'm going to find my father.
Not in a million years.
Ayla, now.
Sarah?
Teeth!
Kathy!
I gotta be honest here. I don't really understand why Sarah wants to bail on this. It doesn't make any sense. Like, she's literally like, we're gonna save ourselves here and just go back to Earth, and then what? Like, we know that there's an arc out there. Like, the amount of emotion and like personal bullshit that's getting wrapped up into these decisions on every single front is just terrible. Like, the lack of mental preparation for this mission is exposed in spades right now. In spades. It's terrible. You have to plan for shit like this. Months ago, my dad sent a distress signal from his personal communication terminal.
You're jeopardizing everything. Get back here right now. You're putting the entire mission at risk.
How?
Kathy!
I don't like that logic. That doesn't make any sense. Kathy's not putting anything at risk right now. So whatever, Sarah. You wanna go? You wanna go in that direction? Be my guest, but that's not what's happening here. Like, if we know we have an arc and we know that there's a chance that that technology can help us with Earth, why not go back with the tech? I mean, it really is come down to Sarah doesn't want to deal with Isaac. Like, I think Kathy's right. And honestly, we may need Isaac as much as we hate him and want to put him in. We could still put him in jail and still use his knowledge. Like, I have to believe that he's so guilt-ridden that even from jail, he would be like, all right, I'll give you guys the information you need and I'll work on stuff. And do what? Like,
Turn back now. This'll all be for nothing. Kathy, don't.
yeah, I'd turn the. I would just. I don't need this drama in my helmet right now. I gotta focus on my mission. Let's go.
We'll make it through, Ayla. I'm not changing course.
Kathy, I know what you want to find, but I don't think it will be what you want it to be. We've seen the pain and destruction. We know what they're capable of. We shouldn't. If you want me to say it, I'll say it. I'm afraid. I'm afraid of what you will find there. Afraid that we'll fail to save Earth. I'm afraid of your father. But maybe more so than anything,
I'm afraid of you.
I'm afraid of you. Do you understand that? You hold the fate of everyone in your hands, and I'm not sure what you're gonna do with it. Please, please don't do this all by yourself.
You had a chance.
Turn back.
What? You had a chance to work with me here.
Reading any of this? Kathy?
Leave her hanging, Kathy. Turn it off.
Kathy!
Kathy!
Dad! Where are you? Dad! Help me! Dad! Here!
Come over here! Quick, honey!
Some real Joel and Ellie vibes right now.
I'll find her. Take Kathy to the closet under the stairs. Stay inside the closet no matter what. Mum and I will join you as fast as we can. Liz? Liz!
Kathy, come here, quick! Kathy! Hurry!
I'm right here. Okay.
Liz! We found Kathy! Liz?
Isaac, where are you?
At the house! Come back to the house!
I can't make out where you are.
Follow my voice! Quick! Quick, the storm is getting closer!
I can't find you.
Liz? Liz!
I see the observatory.
No! Don't go in there! It's not safe in the... No! Liz!
Jesus.
Kathy, stay here, okay? Stay here. Okay? Stay there. Okay. Dad? Dad? Dad, where are you? Dad? Dad, are you okay?
Oh man, no wonder he doesn't want to go back to Earth. He's got the death of his wife on Earth. No wonder. Of course he doesn't.
Get up, Liz. Come on. Liz, the storm's over. Come on now. Get up. Get up. It's time to get... Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. God, if we just move. God, why don't we just move? God, why? We have to place. We have to just move. Oh.
Yikes. Yeah, I mean, it makes a lot more sense. It's hard to return to places that you have trauma like that. And so Isaac having to go back to Earth, and where he feels, where he has this immense sense of regret and shame, and lost his wife, and the relationship with his oldest daughter deteriorated. I mean, but the dude wasn't taking into account that so many of the decisions he was making had an impact beyond just his microsystem. He's making decisions that affect humanity. And if you're in a position of leadership like that, you have to understand the way that your microsystem is influencing the macro. This doesn't look particularly promising. Whoa. Hey, everybody.
Hey, everybody.
Nobody's gonna react to the fact that that door just opened? Whoa. Hello?
Is Isaac here? Isaac Johansson?
Professor Nick.
You got my message?
Yeah. But the only bit that got through was the first word.
Moonbear. I can't believe how much you've grown. I would have given anything to,
Isaac? Conrad here.
Hey, Con.
We're still low on carbon. We need about 1,000 cc's from Habitus to finish up Vita's prints.
No, really sorry. Odim's dropping fast, so Miyoshi's hydrogen request takes priority. But I'll authorize your request immediately so Jill can add it to the next run.
Sure thing. Thanks.
Authorize the request, Argus.
Is that MacArthur's ASE?
Yes. I took him with me after the, well...
He's the only people that survived.
Yes. I really wish there were more, but it was a dark day. We've been through a lot. The division, the violence. Our energy resources are really limited ever since that day. The only thing that we have in abundance is oxygen coming in from habitats. Besides that, we really have to balance what our resources allow us to sustain, which is difficult. But we made it work.
It's so beautiful here. It looks even prettier than Earth.
Yeah.
Whoa,
The other colonists,
bees.
they're not really happy to see me, are they?
It's not that. I never told them I sent that message. I don't think they ever expected to see anyone else ever again.
Kathy, how the hell did you get here? It's quite remarkable that somehow you managed to get here.
Something I want to show you.
Okay.
It took a long time and more resources than I care to admit, but I guess I just couldn't let it go.
Also, why are you here? What's your mission? Should I be threatened by this? What's the deal? Who else did you come here with? Does the WSA know that I exist?
I don't have any words.
Come on, have a look around.
Wait, you remade the house?
When you're done looking around, I've got a surprise for you in the kitchen.
Wait, this wasn't the surprise.
Well, yes and no. But now I may be hyping it up too much. Maybe you won't like it. I don't know. Just enjoy and look around first if you want.
I mean, this is cool and all, but like... From Isaac to Stanley. Hi, Isaac. Good news. Survey teams have pretty much cleared the old housing project site of viable resources. They're on their way now. I think it's even more than we predicted, though the dust storms did make much of the outer metal work unsalvageable. Good. Yeah, definitely. If I may, you've seemed distracted the past few months. Is everything okay? Yes, fine. Is there anything I can help with? Don't worry, just busy like the rest of us. When it's decided with production, let me know what the next survey point is, please. Of course. Marsman issue number 7, Convergence. After suffering heavy casualties during the battle, the astronaut retreats to the Martian plains alone. As he tries to survive the Martian desolation, he contemplates the consequences of his actions. Emerging enlightened from the deserts, the astronaut begs for forgiveness. The Martians, in a stroke of generous compassion, grant the astronaut clemency. Second chance to do his part, a real effort to try. Will the astronaut be able to better himself and stay pure?
Should write this down for later.
Oh, he's like remaking my room almost completely.
So, what's this something special you promised me?
Oh, I think I might have oversold it.
The Moon Bear?
Here it is.
Yeah.
I know you're too old for a toy bear. I made it myself. With wood grown right here. Over there, in fact. I guess I just needed it to remind me of you. It is extremely delicate, so please be careful. Not like the dozens you destroyed before. What's wrong? Don't you like it?
I found all these holograms about what happened here. And what you did.
Oh, all right. You must think I'm some kind of monster.
I don't.
I would understand. I think about it every day. I lost hope of ever seeing you again. And I tried to stay out of it. I made so many mistakes in my life. But, that day that I had to stop them both before they destroyed it all.
Why didn't you choose for Rosa and Homewood? Why didn't you try to come home to us?
It's complicated. You're here. You're here now. I'm never going to let you out of my sight. I'm going to keep you safe. You are here, safe.
No, dude.
I promise.
Nope. It's not what she needs.
Dad, we came here to save you, right?
Save me.
To bring you back to Earth.
You want to bring me back? But I didn't send the message for you to save me. I sent the message for you to be here with me.
Duh.
What are you doing here? You want to take me back to... But they'll... What was the plan?
Oh, boy.
What was the plan?
Might as well answer him.
I don't know. But Dad, we need to bring the Arks back home. To save us.
No. Ark habitats. It oxygenates the dome. Ark Vitas, we need to thrive. I mean, if you take these away, the whole structure, the whole system will collapse.
But you said it's difficult to get by.
The colony is stable. We made it. We made it work for all of us. I made it work for you.
Oh man, you missed the mark, brother.
You must listen to me, Moonbear. Humanity destroyed the Earth. They'll destroy the Arks too. They'll go to the highest bidder or the strongest nation. They don't. Look what we've achieved.
I mean, he's not entirely wrong on that, but you got a choice to make here, Kathy. It's a big choice.
Outward. Was there ever a plan to save Earth?
Isaac? Amira here. Please come in.
Yes, Amir.
The Habitat's rover is back, but could you please meet me at the Savannah Terrace? It's urgent.
I'll be right there. Wait here for me, please. We'll talk through it all, I promise. Please.
Okay.
And it's a huge dilemma. Because it is working. So it's like, what a choice. She may not even have a chance. I mean, all these people could totally overpower her and just be like, nah, bro, we're not taking this back to Earth. And then he's not wrong. Like, what happens when you get back to Earth? Yeah, does it go to the richest nation? Does it go, like, there would be wars over this shit. I mean, this is a tiny little biome on Mars here. There's so many variables about how to get this back to Earth. What if it goes wrong? Like, this shit is complicated. It's not as easy as just, you know, Isaac bad, let's go take this back to Earth and call it a day. I would not want to be in Kathy's position. Because he's not wrong. It's working.
Sarah. How did you? No time. We need to hide. They're coming back. Where can we go? Quick. We need to be quick.
Where's Ryan? How did you get here?
In the closet. Quick.
Let me talk to Kathy about this. Kathy?
Kevin was certain, Isaac. It's Sarah Baker. She must have taken our rover back over here.
Kathy?
How did they even get here, Isaac? How did they find us?
She's gone.
What?
Kathy is gone.
Where did she go?
I don't know, but find her. Please. Now! Unison, my daughter the intruder are missing. Lock off the entrance and check every inch of the dome. Find them.
You okay?
I'm fine. Let's go.
Let's maybe use our inside whisper voices. Oh man, what the hell?
Sarah, I know what I did. I know it was...
It's all right. I heard everything. I have one too, remember? We have to get back to Habitats. This place is swarming with...
Guys, I've got a bit of a situation over here.
Yeah?
Yeah, those colonists really don't like you stealing their rover. They're trying to get in.
Okay.
I broke the elevator stream point and threw up some barricades. Big brain move.
Be careful.
You need to get back here, or they're gonna stop us from leaving altogether.
Yep, we need to steal another rover, sneak past a ton of colonists.
We need to press on to Arc Vita.
Ryan, redirect Habitas's power to Vita and prep for launch. We are gonna head that way right now.
We're doing this? Okay, copy that. Heading to the MPT terminal now. Be careful out there. Both of you.
I saw a path on the way out.
Yeah, you okay?
Yep. I'll live. Let's go. Follow me.
Oh boy. Oh boy. This is a mess.
Quick, hide.
Why operator unmanned this long? Someone needs to go back to the Ark, and we'll have bigger problems if we don't find him. Now
Sarah,
let's go.
you are not very hidden. Man, oh man, oh man. I know, right? Like, Kathy knows so many things that Sarah knows. Like, this isn't gonna go as smooth as we think it's gonna go.
Okay, just give me 1 second. I think that facility leads to the Ark.
Looks like it, yeah.
How's our chances of just walking in without any hassle?
Not great.
Not good.
I was afraid of that.
Maybe there's another way in. There's a maintenance shaft that might get us there with a bit of a detour.
Always the maintenance shaft.
I'm not sure I can handle more detours.
Maybe I can do something to create a diversion. But how? And where? That's their pump regulator that controls the incoming oxygen from Arc Habitas.
You're right. Why?
Look. No one is wearing a pressurized suit. If I temporarily turn it off, everyone will be forced to suit up or get to safety. We could use that distraction to get you in there. I can use the maintenance tunnel to get to the facility unnoticed.
Kathy, I don't know about this.
Oh,
I'll
man.
meet you at the entrance.
I know where this is going.
Okay. Good luck.
I have a sense of what's going to happen here. If I'm in Kathy's head right now, what Kathy's thinking is, I'm going to get Sarah to the Ark. Sarah's going to launch. Sarah's going to get out of here with Ryan. I'm staying with my dad. Bet you that's what's going to happen. She's going to stay here. Watch out for the bees. Calling it right now. That's what she's gonna do.
Kathy, I hope you're on these frequencies not hearing this. Please stop running away. We are so close to having everything we want. Please, just stay here with me. I will have losing you again. I can't.
Yeah, I mean, I think she's probably gonna leave herself to die on Mars with her dad. I mean, I don't know. Maybe she hops on. She's gonna martyr herself here, I
Find
think.
the terminal and shut it down.
Because Isaac's not gonna go back to Earth. There's no way he's gonna go back to Earth. Kathy maybe doesn't want to leave her dad. I mean, I could be completely wrong. I'm not claiming to be right, but like, I can see Kathy doing that. I understand it condemns everybody else. This is a mess. This whole thing's a mess, man. I don't know. Or she's gonna give everybody a chance to get on the Ark. Alright, that's obviously not what I'm supposed to do. Like, we're gonna hijack this thing. Get on the Ark or don't. It's your choice. Oh, man. How does this... Oh.
I didn't shut it down. It just moved those heat shields. Maybe we need to follow the pipes up, Ayla. Yet. But we're going as fast as we can.
Please, hurry up before we're forced to join their insane little cult.
I'm trying, but...
I gotta go. Hurry.
Hit all the buttons.
That doesn't work either.
Oh.
Pipes. I don't think I have any other option.
Oh my god.
Put on your pressurized suit and get to the nearest safety zone immediately.
Kathy, what the hell just happened?
I had no other choice.
First thing, I have a clear shot of the facility now.
I'll meet you inside.
Atmospheric breach detected. Level 4 rupture. Please put on your pressurized suit and get to the nearest safety zone immediately.
Boy. Does this not come down to the needs of the many versus the needs of the few? Like if a million billions of people on Earth need this versus small colonists don't, but just getting by, it's a bad choice. But taking the Ark seems to me like it works out for the most people. So theoretically, yes. I think the complexity of this is, one, we don't know that we can get the Ark back to Earth safely. So there is that. Like, the problem is we have people actively working against us here. So it's not like we have this collective, like, all right, let's put all our minds together and make sure that we launch this Ark back to Earth and that all is hunky-dory. Like, the problem is you have people here on Mars with a lot of power because this is working. So they are not personally incentivized to launch the Ark back to the Earth because as far as they're concerned, this is working just fine. And ideologically, they're on board with it as much as we can see anyway. So, yeah, I mean, I think morally, yes. If this is technology that we know for sure we can send back to Earth and we can save the millions and billions of people that are on Earth and that this thing's going to get divided up equally and is going to be used fairly and people are going to have equal access to resources and all this fun stuff, like, yes. But that takes a very ideological view of humans. And if there's anything we know being adults is that's not generally how humans work. We're not going to just immediately have this Ark return to Earth and everybody's going to go, this is awesome. Let's all put our collective heads together and use it in the best way possible. We're going to have people in positions of power, people with influence, people with their own agendas that are going to try to hijack this entire thing and use it for their own gain. It's going to become something where there's going to be the haves and the have-nots. Like, this thing's, it's a mess. Like, how do you even get this back to Earth in a meaningful way? So if you can't get this back to Earth in a meaningful way, and then one, you've doomed the people on Mars. You've essentially, you've screwed that up. And then second, Earth is in no better shape as a result because you didn't get the Earth back. Like, you would need a very high probability chance that this Ark is going to get back to Earth in good shape in order for this to work out. And the problem is, one, we don't know that's possible. And we have people on Mars actively working against us, which is a known variable here. Like, it's the ultimate shitty dilemma here because it's like, if you know that humans are going to be able to make this work here on Mars because what they currently have in the hand, like bird in the hand's worth two in the bush, like we know bird in the hand is Mars is working right now. And so do we compromise Mars to go back to Earth? And if anything gets messed up, I mean, for God's sakes, when we left Earth to come to Mars, our thruster blew out. We have one thing go wrong, bringing this arc back to Earth, with even the assumption that everybody's gonna handle this properly when it comes back. Like, there's a lot of risk here. So I guess, you know, if you're, that's why I say I do not envy Kathy's position here. Neither choice is good. Everything here sucks. This is the ultimate trade-off. There is no possible way that this comes off as a perfect utopia for everybody involved. And that is the brilliance of how this is constructed. Oh God. Yep. Well, okay, so she's not gonna choose to stay on Mars.
Go up now. Go.
Kathy, it's no use coming here. The Ark can't.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Moonbear, listen to me. You can't do this. Not just to me, but to all these people.
Oh my God.
Don't leave.
We have to, Dad. I'm gonna find another way up there now.
Moonbear.
And you're gonna take him with you? Oh God, dude. Oh, this is a shit show. Oh man. Oh man. By the way, those of you that have made it this late into the night and this far into the stream, I do really appreciate you being here. I hope you're enjoying this shit show as much as I am. This is very well constructed storytelling, and I love it. And it's just like, goddamn.
That vent takes you straight to the Tesla chambers. You're going to get yourself killed.
The Tesla chambers? Oh, jeez. Oh, man. She's not even giving the colonists a chance to leave? Apparently not. They've conceptualized them as cultists. I mean, they've objectified the people here. Meh. Oh my God. Like, yeah, they're just a bunch of people in a dirty cult that wanted to bail on Earth, so fuck them, is essentially the attitude here. At least that's what it seems like.
Please, I don't want to lose you.
Oh, shit! Oh, God. Okie dokie. God. That's so much pressure, bro.
I should be able to protect me. I should be a lot of things better, but losing you was the biggest mistake of all.
See, that's the thing, right? Kathy is thinking about humanity right now. Isaac is thinking about himself and his need to be with his daughter. Wait a minute. Oh, do I have to... Like, he's not... and then it's so unfair for him to rope Kathy into this and be like, all of this is for you. Like, all my crimes against humanity are because of you, because I love you. It's just, it's so bad. doesn't even know Claire's dead. Sure doesn't. And he doesn't even care. He didn't even ask. He didn't even ask, where's Claire? Didn't even care.
Please stay. I promise you that I'll be better. I'll make sure you're safe, and nothing can ever hurt us again. Remember? Are you hearing any of this?
Oh, man.
Kathy, please answer me.
Oh, man.
Quick! Get inside! Alex, lock this door. They're trying to sabotage the Ark's thrusters.
There he is.
Just a country multi-US metric encryption that uses a 64-bit cipher key. You've got this.
Remember, please hear me out. If only for a second. You don't have to do this. This place, everything we've built. I can't go back to Earth. They'll lock me up and throw away the key. We'll be apart again.
Cap, Sarah, the colonists are inside the bridge.
Oh, so they are taking the colonists with them.
Stay here
Okay.
for the colony, but I need you to stay here for me.
No way, dude. Come on.
Please,
Bro.
stay.
I'm through.
It's terrible energy, man. It's terrible.
Start your engines. I'll try. Kathy, let's go. Kat.
I'm sorry, Dad. I'm sorry.
Automated launch sequence initiated.
Get to the Ark. Quick.
Board Ark Vita immediately. Departure imminent.
Sarah, I'm coming to get you. We're gonna make it. Hold on.
Oh, boy. It does suck. I mean, it sucks that she's leaving him here, but she's essentially doing what he did to her on the moon right now. This is it. I mean, the parallel process here is pretty incredible. This is literally what he did to her when he left the moon for Mars.
Hurry. Hey, Ada.
Yep. At perfect parallel. So you gonna go jump to him? No way. Oh, man. You gotta let him go, Sarah. She made her choice. You gotta let her go. Get on the Ark. Get on the Ark, Sarah. This is where you let them go. Get on the Ark. Oh, wow. Oh, Jesus. That was a risk, man. That was a dumb risk.
Automated launch protocol initiated. Start manual cross-checks.
Kat? You got this.
Oh, we get to do another launch. Let's go.
Sarah, sit rep.
I initiated the launch sequence from the control room.
Copy. Proceeding with final checks. Initiating airtight seal. Sealed. Checking air composition.
Yeah, they took the colonists.
We're good. Initiating a ductor retract. Sarah, vent off lines.
Go.
Starting automatic ground launch sequencer. Retracting orbit.
Already retracted.
Okay. Starting auxiliary power units. Done.
You got this.
Oh, man.
Beanie cap retracted. Visors check. Go.
Go.
Transferring ground to internal power. Transfer complete. We're on internal power. Sarah, initiate sound suppression.
Initiated.
Starting helium-free thrusters.
Oh, baby. I'm glad Isaac's keeping quiet. Ooh!
Lift off! Lift off!
Yeah, we're taking both of them. He literally just hijacked these people from their home to bring them to Earth. Man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man.
It's good to hear your voice. What happened to the Unison colonists?
It's all worked out and taken care of.
Good. I love you, Mzadi.
I love you too.
He made it. I'm so sorry, Sarah, for everything.
It's all right, Kat. You knew it was right in the end. That's what matters.
Why did you come after me?
I don't know. If you're looking for Isaac, I granted his request. He's down the corridor.
Thanks.
Did you tell him about Claire already?
No. I'm gonna tell him right now.
Good luck.
Marsman 8. As the astronaut further adopts the Martian way of life, he comes to understand and embrace their ceremonies and rituals. The hardships that follow for astronaut are not those of conflict anymore, but those of taking responsibility, staying together, and of working hard each day to maintain the colony's equilibrium. These day-to-day obstacles shall never cease, and it's a life of hardship, but it's the life the astronaut chooses willingly. Author's note, as you might have deduced from the synopsis, Amira and I have decided to wrap up the story of the Marsman as we prepare for a very special occasion, an occasion that is a unison first, even. I'd like to thank you all for the support and hard work during the first difficult years. We love you all. From here on out starts a journey that doesn't have a central conflict or great dramatic story arc. Here starts the work, plain and simple, with love, Conrad and Amira, and they're gonna have a baby. All right, well, this ought to be real interesting. Pangea. This thing might be the biggest miracle machine my dad's ever engineered.
Sit with me.
I don't think anyone back on Earth will even believe this machine exists until they see it with their own eyes.
Front row seats to a miracle. It took years for us to find the right biopolymer. Eventually someone found it. Now we can create nature. We're going to have to print a lot more than this if you want to save life. Strange. I just remember the day we were born. You probably don't know this, but I almost lost you and your mother that day.
Really?
Yeah. When Liz was giving birth, witnessing worst storms we'd ever seen. Rolling blackouts were a common occurrence. This time the flood took out the hospital's generators. It wasn't exactly optimal, to say the least. You were born with an umbilical cord. Your umbilical cord wrapped around your neck.
Me too.
And your mum lost consciousness due to shock.
Jeez.
Yeah. I was just standing there in the corner, watching all the nurses and doctors running around trying to save you both. Felt so useless. So utterly bound. When we get back to Earth, they'll take me away. We won't be together, you know that, Catherine.
I know.
I really did try to do what's best for humanity's survival. No matter what we do, no matter how hard we try, we just can't seem to unite. We fight each other if we have a common enemy or a common goal. We disagree on how to overcome it. We become hateful in our rhetoric and destructive in our actions. We'll steal another man's bread if we're hungry, and we'll destroy their home if we want it for ourselves. We keep doing this to each other, to ourselves, as if somehow personal gain always triumphs unity. What are we trying to save if we ourselves just end up destroying it? I really believed what I was doing was right. But then, who says you're right? Who gets to decide that?
It's good to hear your voice. What happened to the Unison colonists?
That, it's all worked out and, taken care of.
Good. I love you, Amzadi.
Wow, bro!
I love you too.
Oh. Oh my God.
If there is a way of knowing that you're fighting for the true greater good, I mean, why do you have to fight for it in the first place? How do you stay strong through all that? How do you stay good? Believe this is what we should do. I hope you're right.
Hope springs eternal in the human breast.
What?
We can be better.
Mission Control, this is Sarah Baker, Commander of Mission Opera. The mission was a success. We're returning to Earth. ETA is 6 months, 13 days, and 4 hours. Mission Control, please respond. This is our 3rd attempt to reach you. Are you there?
You know what? Good. I love that they did not make this a happy ending. Good. This is the kind of shit I ask for in games and movies and stuff all the time. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I could not be happier with how shit of an ending that is. Because that's exactly what I was talking about. It's exactly how this shit would go down. It is such a reflection of the way that humans work, whether we like to acknowledge it or not. That was the risk. I love the way that ended. I'll bet, because I'm guessing what happened is all the colonists that were aboard that Ark that Ryan was driving tried to mutiny. And Earth, we've been gone for so long. Who knows what happened while we were gone? We could come back and there's nobody there. And the tech could go wrong. Beautiful. Beautiful. I'm a sucker for a realistic ending over a good one. Rock on, man. This is great. This is really good stuff. Exactly, Isaac. I mean, when they launched us to Mars, the people of Earth had every reason to believe that we were just launching more tech to Mars. Like, I mean, they have every reason to believe that. Why would they trust any of that? So yeah, you just go take them down. Could totally understand it. This was great. I really enjoyed this. Those of you that made it all the way through this playthrough, thank you so much for supporting it. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. I love the direction that this game went in. It was fantastic, really. The storytelling's great. I love the environmental storytelling. I love the environments. I love the vibe. I love how it's not afraid to make the people in the game human in sometimes the worst of ways. Oh God, I don't want to get DMCA'd, so we're gonna do this. Well, I mean, I think that that's one way that you could interpret it, Exa. I don't think that's the way you have to interpret it. I think the reason why I like this is because it's really a commentary on the way humans are. That we have to acknowledge the reality that at any given point in time, everybody, to some extent, is acting in their own self-interest. The only difference is how much power a person has or wields, the system they're embedded in, like the relativity of the human experience. Like, we have to acknowledge that even a person who is acting in the best interest of humanity, so to speak, is in some ways acting in their own best interest in terms of that being a personal conviction they have and whatever that means for them. That there's really no such thing as altruism. Humans love to believe that altruism in its purest form is this like amazing thing to attain. But humans always act in the interest of their own agenda in some kind of way. Doesn't mean we can't take care of others. I mean, I'm a therapist. I've dedicated my entire profession and my entire adult life to helping others. But I have personal reasons for doing that. And for me to act like I'm sort of just like altruistic, only care about other people and don't have my own piece of why I do what I do built into it is a ridiculous notion. I mean, even with streaming, like there's reasons I do this that are personal. There's always a personal agenda involved when people make big decisions. We have to acknowledge what those are. Because the idea that we all just unite and we're all the same, we're all human, it's ridiculous. Like, we have to acknowledge our differences. And yeah, in this case, most things will turn to catastrophe because the human experience and using technology to basically try to play God is a messy thing. You do your best to respond in the ways that you can. But that's what I love about this, is like, this is really how this would go down. The only way you get a handful of people to Mars is to essentially hijack the resources and create a cult and go. Like, I don't think you would have, like right now, if people were like, hey, we're gonna start trying to populate Mars, it would be a catastrophe. Because you'd have people basically saying the same thing of like, what about us? How are you trying to send people to Mars to colonize when we have people starving on Earth? Why are we diverting so many resources to a very small select few group of people when we're rather than taking care of who's here now? So this is how it would have to go, and it would piss a lot of people off, and it would cause hubris, and it would be a cacophony of agenda. It would be wild. So I like that instead of this idea of like, oh cool, we bring the arcs back and it works great and everybody's hunky-dory and happy. You think leaving the Ark on Mars was the right answer? There's not a right answer. That's the problem. There's not a right answer. The reality is none of those options are ideal. But again, am I a fan of the idea of a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush? Yeah. Because the Ark was working on Mars. They had something. We have no idea what's going on back at Earth. And as a person who personally believes in working with known variables, I mean, I think you have to really consider the reality of like, do we got to go with this? Is it actually sustainable, or are we putting literally all of humanity at risk? Because when people say like, well, do you take the needs of the few in light of the needs of the many? The reality is we don't even know that the many is still available. So then it's, do you take the few in lieu of the none? It's very complicated. Because they're taking a huge chance sending those arcs back to Earth. A huge chance. Because we could just as well get back to Earth and it be like Mars and we have to start over on Earth. It's all a nightmare. Do you think they should do it? I would play any amount of sequels that these people made. I would pay any amount of sequels. So it's good stuff. I really enjoyed it. If for whatever reason, if any of the devs watch this playthrough, you did a wonderful job. Thank you for creating such an enjoyable experience. I really loved this as a expansion to deliver us the moon. So well done. Those of you that made it this far on YouTube, thanks so much for watching the playthrough. I know it's a little bit different than the usual ones. You got a couple pieces of analysis, but I definitely encourage you to leave a thumbs up, leave a comment, check out my other playthroughs. Would love to see you in all of those, and come hang out with us on Twitch sometime. This was a good playthrough. I hope you enjoyed it. You matter. Your experiences are valid. Don't let anybody ever tell you otherwise. See you in the next playthrough.